Right, the main riff, this isn't actually really played on a guitar. It sounds like it's more of a keyboard come vocoder sort of riff. But I'll show you how to play it on a guitar anyway. It's in D minor, basically using a D minor pentatonic sort of note choice. So, we're going to start on the 5th fret of the A string. Then that's on beat 1, and then on the forehand we're going to play it again. Then we're going to do a quick hammer on from 3 to 5 on the D string. Then just play 3, back to 5 on the A, and then we're going to do that hammer on again, 3 to 5 on the D, back to 3, and then 3 on the A string, and that kind of repeats. Like so. That's the main riff. Right, the intro part on the guitar. It's just this. Really it's just going back and forth between a D minor 7 chord and a G7. But for the D minor portion, all you're holding down is the 13th fret on the E and the B strings. And you strum down, up. There's a kind of a miss down in between there as well, so it's a bit of a dotted rhythm. Like that. That happens quite a lot in this song. Then do a couple of scratches, just relax the chord. Do that down up strum again. Couple of scratches with a down up. So. Then we switch to the G7 chord, and all you're going to do, 13 on the E again, 12 on the B. Same rhythm, down, up. Then we're going to do 2 down strums. And on that last down strum, you just hold the chord. Then you get a couple of scratches at the end. Like so. Then back to the D minor 7, same rhythm again. Back to the G7. So when we do the G7, again it's going to go down, up, then down, and then we're going to do a couple of scratches, down, up, and we're back to that D minor 7 shape for a down, up strum. So that last bar goes like this. Like so. Okay, for the bridge, really simple this part. You're going to play the 3rd fret on the A and you're going to play it 6 times, all with downstrokes. And what you want to do is after you've played each note is kind of relax the fingers so they're very staccato. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and then on beat 4 you're just going to play the 5th fret on the A. Then you almost leave a whole bar, but just at the end of the next bar you're just going to do a couple of scratches, a down up, basically 3rd fret, just kind of resting, ready to push back down to start the whole sequence again. You're going to play that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea. Okay, once you played that 4 times, you rest for 4 bars, and then you get this little chromatic run up, and they're all off of the beat, they're all on the ands. So it's just going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's the rhythm. The notes, you're just going to start on the A string, and you're just going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like. Then move over to the D string and then we go 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then over to the G string, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to play 7 on the beat on the G string. So when you go from 6 to 7 there's only a half beat in between it. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, like that. Then you get to the end of that bar and you're just going to do a quick down up strum on beat 4, and it's a D minor 7. The way I play it is like this. Hold the 3rd fret, not 3rd fret, the 6th fret on the B, the 5th fret on the G and the 5th fret on the A, and I'll just mute off the other strings with the backs of my fingers. Just strum down up. If you prefer to play a regular kind of D minor 7 bar shape, by all means do that. There's no particular way to play this bit, that's just the way I play it, just to get that bridge section down. Okay, that's the bridge. Right, the chorus has pretty much the same sort of rhythm as what we saw in the intro, but I'll go through it again anyway. So the first 2 bars are just like what we had in the intro. So you've got your D minor 7, 13th fret on the E and B, you go down, up, 2 scratches, down, up, and then the same thing again. Then switch to the G7, 13 on the E, 12 on the B, down, up, down, down. and then get a couple of scratches at the end. Down, up. Like so. Go back to the D minor 7 for the same rhythm. Back to G7, down, up, down. Then for the last part, you're going to look pretty much like the D minor 7. It's going to be a D minor 11 this time. 13th fret on the E and B again. And 12th fret on the G. And we're going to strum down, up 3 times. Like that. And then that's going to bring us round to the beginning. So I'll play kind of the last 2 bars of the chorus. You got like that. Then you play through the whole chorus again, and then that D minor 11, we're going to play it for 3 more bars. The same thing. So what happens is the first 2 bars are rests, and then on the second half of beat 3, you start the strumming. So it's like 3 and a 4 E and a, like that. And then, like I say, you do that 3 more times, and then you've got a bar rest, and that gives you the chorus sequence. Right, verse 2, there's just a couple of things to show you on that. First of all, you've got a stab on a D minor chord on beat 1. So not really a lot to show there. So that shape I showed you before works quite well. That's 6 on the B, 5 on the A, G string, and then 5 on the A. Just a single down strum, that gives you your D minor 7. That's beat 1, bar 1, and then for the next couple of bars there's a rest, and then on bar 4 you get this little fill. Happens on the 3 end. You basically unison bends. You're going to start 10 on the E, 13 on the B, play them together, and then the second time you strum it, you bend the 13th fret up a tone to get your unison bend. So it kind of goes 1, 2, 3 and 4, like so. And that's the little fills that you hear on verse 2. Right, for the solo, we're going to start with that D minor 11 shape again. And we're just going to go down, up, down, up. Then we're going to play 5th fret on the D with an up, and then 5th fret on the A with a down. So you get like that. Like this next bit, quite an awkward little shape because you're quite high up on the neck. So I'm holding down 17th fret on the E, 18 on the B, and then to start off with I'm playing the 16th fret on the G, and you strum that down, then just move that finger up to the 17th fret on the G. And what you do is you strum down, then slide that finger back down to the 16th fret, like that. Bring it back up, play the chord with an upstroke. So you get, we'll do that again. Then move the finger back down for a downstroke. Sometimes he only hits the one string. It's kind of literally a hit and miss sort of idea. Sometimes you might hit the chord, sometimes you might just hit the G string. Anyway, so downstroke on that, then back up for a downstroke, bring it back down, do another downstroke, bring it back up, do an upstroke. So you're just basically going back and forth between the 16th and 17th fret on the G string. Like that. Then we go back to our D minor 11 shape, start off with a couple of scratches, down, up, then hit the chord with a down and then an up. Then we just play 3 and 5 on the A string, both with downstrokes. Then we get this kind of part of a D minor 7 chord. We're just basically barring across the 10th fret on the B, G and D strings, and you strum down, do a scratched down, then hit the chord on an up, like that. Then just play the 12th fret on the B. Then we go back up to our shape up here. So again, I'll go through it again. 17 on the E, 18 on the B, 17 on the G, and we go down, up, up, like that. So just like that. Back to our D minor 11 shape, couple of scratches before it, down, up, hit the chord again, down, miss, up, like that. Do out 3 to 5 on the A again. Then I'm going to do that same thing we did before, where we're going back and forth between the 16th and 17th fret on the G. Little slide, hit the chord on an up. Go down on the 16 again, and then down on the 17, down on the 16, and then up on the 17 again. So just like we did before. Like that. Go back to our D minor 11, couple of scratches, and then hold the chord down, and we're basically going to play 16th notes all the way through the bar. The last two, it just relaxes the chord, so you hear a couple of scratches. So it just goes with the scratches. You get the then 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so the last two just scratches. That's it. And then to finish off, beats 1 and 2 are silent. Actually, the first 3 beats are silent, and then you're going to do a 16th note down up on beat 4 with our D minor 7 shape down here, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and that's the solo portion. Okay, the final choruses all pretty much the same, but I'll point out any kind of little extra bits that you can play on these last few choruses. After the solo, you play through a chorus normally, and then right at the end, after you've done all those kind of 16th note strums on the D minor 11, all those. He does a kind of a unison bend on the last 4 beats of the kind of like the first chorus, if you like. So for that, you're just playing the 10th fret on the E, 13 on the B, and you're bending that 13th fret up a tone, and you just play 1 on each beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that brings us into the second chorus. And it does that 4 times, but on the 4th time, instead of just playing the G7 portion, there's a little kind of brass run. Now you can just play the G7 kind of riff if you like, or if you wanted to double up on the brass bit, you could do this. And so for that, I'm just playing 10 on the E, then 13, 12, 10 on the B, then 10, 12 on the G, then 12 on the B, then back to 10 on the G. So it's kind of like a D Dorian run, if you like. Then he's back into the riff again. So when he goes through the last kind of chorus, when you get to the second lot of G7, instead of playing our normal rhythm, we're just going to do 4 down strums on the G7. Again, it's quite staccato, so relaxing between each chord. Like that. Then we can double up the brass line again if we want. Just D minor pentatonic. I'm just playing 7, 10 on the D. 7, 10 on the G, and then back to 7. Like so. So the last 4 bars of the song go like this. You've got your D minor 7 again. So D minor 7 to G7, back to the D minor 7, and then we get this D minor 11 chord again, and for that we're just going to go down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down. So that's the spacing. Okay, and that brings us to the end of the song. Well, I hope this all makes sense for you guys. There's a lot to take in on this song. There's lots of little rhythm parts to master. But once you've got it under your fingers, it's a lot of fun to play along to. I play this in a function band all the time, and it's probably the band's favourite tune at the moment. So I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it. Alright guys, I'll see you for one real soon.